Okay, so we've had a think about our goals and maybe something for the next year. Now we reverse engineer that. Okay, so we need to get into a position where we understand what our weekly schedule looks like. Okay, I put a thing on the other day about people looking at the clock and that kind of thing. Every second counts, and how much training time, how much are you holding yourself to account on getting every last drop of benefit out of your training. Okay, those that squeeze every last drop out of the training, that's where you get more bang for your buck. So like when we were saying about the every second counts idea, it's like, it's not the number of press-ups that you do, it's the number of press-ups that you do when it starts hurting. That's when it counts. Those are the money reps. Okay? So breaking it down into a daily routine, okay, understanding your daily routine. Now, I've drawn up a little program here, okay? It's got like a daily schedule on. So it's got days down the side, times across the top. The blue lines are your sleep patterns. So you're managing your sleep and holding yourself to account on your sleep patterns. Because, like we say, when we're training hard, we need the recovery. We need that bounce back as well. The orange line. Okay, we've all got jobs to do. Okay. Now, this is very convenient when you're working Monday to Friday and it's like 8 till 5. Okay. But when you start understanding where your work schedules are, you start working out where your gaps are. Now, looking at this, breaking this down, we've got 168 hours in the week. Yeah? If I say 8 hours sleep a night, 7 nights a week, that's 56 hours. We've got 9 hours work, 5 days a week, 45 hours. So you do your 168, minus 56, minus 45, that leaves you 67 hours per week that you can spend on Project You. Okay? Project You is understanding what are my goals and make sure that I'm not just selling my own personal goals for that paycheck at the end of the week. Yeah. This is when you get people that live that unexamined life. Like Socrates said about the unexamined life of people that fall into the rat race and live there and identify themselves on this 9 to 5. Yeah. You're more than that. You're deeper than that. You've got more value in yourself than just being able to identify yourself as I'm a rich engineer. I'm more than an engineer. I do like this was one of my processes that I had to go through. I went through a couple of disciplinaries at work because I was going out trying to do training during lunchtime, and my boss didn't like the fact that I was going training during my lunchtime. He says if you've got enough energy to go training on a lunchtime, then you're not putting in enough effort at work. All right, okay. That's his call. But that was a process. He says you want to be known as Rich the Engineer and not Rich the Thai Boxer. Everyone knows you as Rich the Thai Boxer because they know what your passions are. Okay? Like, I tried identifying myself as Rich the Engineer. Just felt false. I can do it, but it didn't make my heart sing. Okay? So understanding that you're more than your identity in this 9 to 5 is what we're trying to get to, and understanding what your goals are. And this is when we start drilling into the detail and looking for the value of you as an individual, as someone special. Okay, that's where we need to be at. All right. So within this, you might want to, if you want to start taking little scribble around of that. I'll put it, just leave it on there so you can have a quick little nose.
Nice one on there. I'm a genius.
So what you do is you just add this to the notes page.
If you just want to upload it to the cloud.
Oh, done, it's on the cloud already.
Smart, not hard.
I don't know why that's
That's it,
Craig,
that's it.
where Rocky writes some stuff down. He takes a picture and gives Rocky the paper back. Is that what you're doing? That's in the cloud.
Yeah.
So he's looking like, what?
All you need to remember is basically 67 hours
To work on Project U.
Wow.
Okay.
Cover with the hip,
And so
and depending what you want to do.
within when we're doing this,
I'm so upset. I
right?
want more hours.
I know. And this is it. This is where we have to learn to be positively selfish. Because the thing is that I can't remember the name of the management guy that came up with the theory, but the long and short of it is that the work will always fill the time. Yeah. I think it's all like over in Sweden at the moment. They went from doing like a 5-day working week into a 4, and they actually had a higher level of productivity in that 4 days. Well, okay,
Less downtime as well, less illness.
yeah,
And you gain an hour on every employee who's not paid lunch. Honestly, it's a big thing, 4-day working week, I'm behind that.
exactly.
Siestas abroad.
Pardon? Yeah.
Like in Sweden, there's loads of English, I think there's 160 English companies have just gone behind it. So from 2023, they'll be doing 4-day working weeks.
Yeah.
You won't lose any. Yeah, you do 10 hours, you do an extra hour on a 9 hours week, you do an extra hour, but you get an extra day off. So it equals out in terms of hours, but like Rich said, you're more productive. So they had like an 80% drop of like sick days. People have got like 3 days off a week, they're just chilling out. And then
Well, and that's so towards the back end of my railway career. That's what I was doing. I was doing a 4-day working week. I had every Friday off. Yeah, it was awesome. Start work at 7, finish by 4.
yeah.
I'd get up at 5, go for a morning run. I'd run for 45 minutes, get home, have a shower, get changed, off to work, start work at 7. Do my work 7 through till 4, half 3, 4. Then I'd get home, I'd dump my work bag, pick up my training bag, and I'd be out the door for half 4. Get to Leeds for 5:15, and then be doing my Thai boxing work like 5:15 through till like 7:30, 8ish on a night, like working on Project Me.
Yeah.
And so if you want it, then the opportunity is there, and it's how rigid or how determined, how disciplined you can be to your schedule. And my big thing was, if it's on the schedule, okay. So, like I said, within the schedule, there's always things that you need to be able to account for. Okay, there might be food prep, training times. Okay, how are you structuring your training times? You've got family time, you've got friends, you've got time commitments. You've got your recovery work. How are you going to manage in your recovery around your training schedule? You might have, like some of you guys are at school or at college. Okay, you've got your study time. When you're outside of college, outside of work, you've got mental development work. So if you're looking to strive to be the very best that you can be, then mental development work is also important. This is when you're spending time on this kind of time now. This is your act sharpening time. You've all heard that story about they sharpening the axe, taking an hour off. Oh, he's having an hour off. Well, within that hour, he's sharpening the axe. That's how he chops down more wood. Yeah, with less time hacking away. So this is, like I said, this schedule gives you the basis of how to manage your time so that you don't get drawn into get home from work, get home from training, get home from school. Sounds soft. Sofas are magnetic. I can't get myself off this sofa. Yeah. I'm playing on my socials. Where's that 3 hours gone? Yeah. You fall into those wormholes. Okay. But the thing is that if you're disciplined enough to stick to a schedule, it stops you from falling into those wormholes. It stops you falling into those like matrix time warps. It stops the sofas from being magnetic, and then you get your shit done. That's how you achieve your goals, by holding yourself accountable to the schedule. Because you know that at the end of the day, it's all about getting that one done. Quite a few more things to get through. So long as everyone's got that picture down, that's going to be the another little task for you to do when you get home, so you can manage and plan it out. I know a couple of you have been in touch with Don Heatrick doing the strength and conditioning stuff. If anyone wants any help with that, Mappo's jumped in on that one. You can be contacting Don, you can be contacting me. I can help you out, and we can start making those steps. So that's for the strength and conditioning stuff, alongside all the technical stuff that we do in the classes, and then working out training times, working out training stresses and stuff like that, so that we can be very organised of how we progress and how we structure our week. Yeah.
Like forehead, use your forehead.
Your forehead.
Chin. Yeah.